Let's get queercated.
What's up, what's going on? You know, it's a girl Reggie coming back at you with what a next video. It is episode 5. We'll be talking about the Stonewall Rebellion. Please don't forget to drop a comment down below, like and share, hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell so every single time one video drop, you guys know. You know what I'm saying? This series is called Let's Get Queercated, where I, Reggie, educate you guys about all things queer through the entire month of June. So let's get started. So guys, this what's up. We are at Stonewall in. So y'all people should know this place. I guess there was a LGBT riot here, so it's like very famous. This is like LGBT friendly central. So it's a meds. In the 1960s, it was not a welcoming time for the LGBT community at all, especially in New York, where it was illegal for any same-sex relations. So, because of this, a lot of the LGBT persons flock to clubs and bars for refuge and to have downtime and have fun without, worrying about their safety. However, the New York State Liquor Authority knew of this. So they basically revoked the license of every single bar that they suspect is harboring LGBT persons. Anyways, this didn't really last long. Thanks to the effort of some activists, they overturned the rule, and by 1966, they were able to serve liquor, or they were able to get back their liquor license and serve liquor in these bars. Now, this never really sit too well with New York State or whatever. So what they started to do is them reap havoc on the community. So they're like, oh, all right then, when I get back on the license and I can serve liquor now and everything. Well, we're a prisoner for every and any little thing. You cannot hold hands, you cannot kiss, or you can't walk together, and you can't look like a couple, and you can't cross-dress, nothing. Bars, lock up instantly. You see me? During this time, a lot of the inns, clubs, and like the motels that was on the Greenwich block, it was owned by mafia, gangs, all of these things, right? So of course, the Genovese, am I saying it correct? The Genovese crime family controlled most of the Greenwich area, so of course they bought Stonewall in at that time. But they were smart about it. So what they did was they turned it into basically a bottle bar, a private bottle bar. So they didn't have to have a liquor license because you were allowed to bring your own liquor to the bar. They made it in a way that you have to pay a certain amount of money to get into the bar, and you have to write down like your name to make it be more like a private institution or something like that. Them basically find them like a way of if it go underneath the rulings and the legality of it. You know what I'm saying? As a crime family, they also had a lot of police on them payroll, so them used to get away with enough things like them club, they lack fire exit, running water behind the bars where them supposed to wash the glasses and stuff. Them never have clean water or clean toilets, where it would have literally overflow at any point in time, and the drinks them what them they have, they like completely watered down. It really and truly never worth it. And at this point in time, you'd wonder if this was the condition of the bar, why so much persons go there. Again, in this time, there was not a lot of places that the LGBT persons could go, and I guess once you find somewhere that you actually feel comfortable to be yourself, it really and truly doesn't matter what the environment is like. And this bar became like super popular over all the other bars. It was very large, so it could hold a lot of persons. It welcomed all form of drag queens that weren't allowed at other bars, and it was the only bar that still allowed dancing. It was also home for many runaway LGBT teens who normally them would have kind of rob people and them something they in order to get or hustle, forget the money to enter the bar. So because of all of this, it did well popular. So during this time, a lot of raids used to happen. A lot of the bars still did not have liquor license, so police used to raid the bars very often. For bars who don't have liquor license, they used to rip it apart, arrest people and stuff like that. A lot of the bars though that was run by the crime family, and again I said that they had police on the payroll, they used to get tip off for when police would come, so they would get the opportunity and the time to hide all things that are illegal, clean up the place, you know, the things that they need to do to not get penalized by the police. When the police raided Stonewall Inn on the morning of June 28th, it came as a surprise because they were not tipped off this time. Armed with our warrant, the police came in, they rough up all the patrons, they arrested about 13 people, which include patrons, employees, persons who was violating the gender appropriate clothing statute, which they had a female officer that take these suspected persons to the bathroom and basically check them to know you're just like a female or you're a female, you're just like a man or you're a man, you know, them go around there and check them, and if you're at breach, them arrest you. At this point in time, the community never take this well. The persons there did not take it well, the community members did not take it well, and they were fed up by the harassment of the police and the discrimination. A lot of persons from the neighborhood, they started hanging around the bar, and basically a huge riot began. People started throwing bottles, throwing stones, throwing everything at the police. A lot of the police and patrons barred themselves into the Stonewall Inn, and a mob that was outside started a fire at the building. The fire department and the Riot squad eventually was able to put out the fire and to release everybody that was barred into the building safely. And you know, everybody, I don't think there was any form of death. I don't think there was any death that happened throughout that time, but a lot of persons were injured. I remember reading an article where they arrested, there was a lesbian outside that was cursing. I was cursing and saying, "We can't do this," and they arrested her, and because of that arrested, she started shouting, "Video, take note, spread it to the world. They're arresting me, I'm not doing anything." And because of this, it angered a lot of persons that were outside, and they started stoning the police, they started throwing bottles, and like that initiated days upon days upon days of rioting. After all of this went down, 1 year later, on the anniversary of the riot on June 28th, 1970, thousands of persons marched on the streets from Manhattan at Stonewall Inn to Central Park in what was called the Christopher Street Liberation Day, America's very first gay pride parade. The parade's official chant was, "Say it loud, gay is proud." When I went in 2019, it was an unforgettable experience. I met drag queens, saw cars, took pictures in front of the Stonewall Inn. Inside was beautiful, had shots and drinks with my friends. That being said, every single year after that, there is a gay parade all over the world. And now we have gay events in Jamaica. I remember one year we tried to have a gay parade. I don't remember what exactly happened, but we had it once and that was it. But hopefully with due time we will be able to have a gay parade again. But in the meantime and the twin time, we will enjoy the events that these lovely companies that I've listed before host and provide for us, so we can get the opportunity to be included in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? If I missed out anything, if there's any major point about the story that you would like to share, you can comment down below. I read all the comments. Make sure to like, share this video. If you have not subscribed as yet, please hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell, so every single time a video drop, you guys will be alerted. You guys will know about it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Tune in for tomorrow's video where I will be now divulging into terminologies that are found in the LGBT community. The first one will be coming out.